And this is my snail. You may think it's really, really huge and too big for the tank, but this is up close. I couldn't help myself because I had some trouble with some snails in my tank because of the substrate I was using. So I took the snail out, but it wasn't doing any good. The tank I had it in kept a lot of algae and that sort of thing, but once again, they need filtration and light and everything that runs in a proper up and running tank with community fish and that sort of thing to really be alive, come alive, do things so you can see it. And it's natural habitat, so not that it's the natural habitat for the snails, but 80% there. So, and she's really happy, but I thought I'd let you guys see what they do. They're amazing. Look, they're like an underwater elephant. You just see the mouth opening up and her cleaning the tank as she glides up so peacefully. Just so peacefully, look. The mouth just opening up and cleaning. So unique. And she's climbing back down because I've just given her a feeder. And the Plateau I got, his name's Tyrone. Tyrone, the tyrant of the tank. Not that he's really a tyrant. He's a nice, placid Plateau, but I won't show you him now because he's doing his own thing in the landscape I've got there, which is a lot for them, but they're really enjoying that. So but I thought I'd let you see my snail there because it's really loving it. And I've got Plateau there. That's a really fat fish, and all it does is eat and poop. And it is quite community. It is, you know, quite good with the other fish. But once again, just depends on what sort of fish you want for your tank, which I've really strove for community fish, you know, fish that get on. Plateau hasn't really been a problem. Now I'll show you something, you guys. As I said, I was feeding it peas, freshly out of my gardens, sugar snap peas, and she's really loving it. So, and I just cut it up in little pieces and, you know, put it about, say, 35 minutes or seconds in the microwave just to soften, and just put it in the tank as long as it floats. And you don't give them too much either. Every second day, and I feed the snail and the Plateau and whatever else with algae wafers and whatever else they get off the weed and that, as you can see. I mean, they eat all that sort of thing, so that's beneficial for them. And as you can see, lots of light. You've got to have light there, filtration, a good filter, which I've got a really good filter there that allows a lot of the impurities to come through, and I can clean it up. So it's always cleaning, doing its job, and it's sponge also. So it pays for itself instead of cartridge. Cartridges are a pain in the bum, so get sponge filters when you can. But this is a 39 litre aquarium. So there you go. But that's just a little update on what I'm doing with my fish and that sort of thing. She's left the pea. She's up and running. But anyway, you guys, that's what I thought I'd let you see my little cup. I've got a little cup there trying to grow things, which they are, but I've had to fiddle and do a lot of things because I brought some weed that had some pest snails and found the pest snails were eating all my damn weed. So eradicate them when you can with boiling hot water. No, it sounds cruel, but I've got 1 or 2 little pest snails in here now, which I'm waiting to grow. And then once they grow, I can actually get them out of the tank and do the right thing by my tank and my fish and my plants. But anyway, that's my little update, and that's my snail. So bye you guys, see y'all, and look after yourself from Planet Australia channel. Hope you like my little update of my little aquarium now. So as I said, this is not really what I get into on my tubes, but I just wanted to let you see what I was up to a couple of months later. Alright, bye y'all. Also you guys, I'll just finish with a little bit which I forgot to mention. So I've just added this on. As you can see here, okay, I've got a lot of algae and a lot of build up on my plants, as you can see. Now I have been working with aquarium glue, so a lot of that is like build up of where the plants have been attached to whatever rocks or pieces of wood that I've done, and you can actually see it actually starting to greenen up, which is a good thing. So this will, as long as you have a good filter, it will clean itself. But the fish, as long as you don't overfeed your fish and you only feed them once a day, they will clean up all that. As you can see, it's starting to clean up. But that's also because I didn't have any snails in this tank, and as you can see, the algae build up here. But as she goes, she will clean all that. So don't take that off. That's beneficial if you have a snail in your tank. Okay, that's beneficial, because as you notice, just here's really, really clean where she's been concentrating, okay, on cleaning the tank. And as you can see, as you go up a little bit, you can see a little bit of algae growing there, but she's cleaning as she goes, the snail. So remember that, okay? So don't be quick to clean too much unless it's a real problem. But if it's just like that, leave that, because the mystery snail will clean it, and the fish will clean all the yuck out of there, the weeds and the plants and whatever else. So don't despair, and you may think, oh good, don't look good at the moment, I'll take the weed out and clean it. Don't do that. Let the fish do it naturally, and as long as you eradicate your pest snails, you won't have a problem. You've got a mystery snail in there, it will do the job, and they will clean it, and it will come up beautiful just like that. As you can see, that's really starting to come on, and the guppy weed and little bits of weed you can see there now starting to really take place on things. So please be patient with your plants and what you put in there, and especially if you buy off eBay and they're bits of plants, you know, try and clean them properly, leave them for a day or two out of the tank, so you don't get pest snails, because they do present a problem. But I just want to let you guys know that that's not an over big problem. The snail, as I said, will clean that. The fish will clean in between the, you know, as long as you have guppies and mollies and that sort of thing. And, you know, the Plateau, it goes well with it. And I've got some white albino suckerfish or whatever they are. So they seem to go along and clean it too. So don't be in a rush to overly clean unless, as I said, it's a real problem in the tank, because you need some natural, form of natural food, algae, for the fish that are in there. And as I said, the snail, she's doing her job. It may take a bit of time, especially as I said, I did take the snail out, which I regret. But now she's back in, she's doing her job. So mystery snails are a benefit as long as you don't get too many. I'd advise only getting 1, 2 at the max. And if you have to, do a mystery snail and another breed. And hopefully they won't breed. But anyway, that's my little tip. I thought I'd let you see and you think, yuck. But that's all, as I said, all that sort of thing will be cleaned. And I'll do an update the next couple of weeks to let you see the difference from this tube to the next tube I make. Be all nice and clean. Won't be able to recognise the weed. But anyway, alright, see y'all. I just thought I'd show you guys Tyrone. There's Tyrone. He was just eating some peas and I must have disturbed him. But there's Tyrone, the Plateau, and he was just getting stuck into that sugar snap pea, which he must really like. And this is the first time Tyrone has actually had a sugar snap pea. Have you, Tyrone? Say hello. Yes. Come over and say hello to everybody, Tyrone. Come on, Tyrone. I think he knows me. He's a bit territorial when it's feed time, which is only right because, I mean, he doesn't bother the other fish at all. Come on, Tyrone. Come and eat your peas. Come on. Yes, that's a good boy. I'm not quite sure whether he goes off the vibe of my voice. I don't know. But he seems to know me. And he's quite a character, really. Aren't you, Tyrone? Come on. Show off in your tent to everybody and say, I'm eating my peas. I love my sugar snaps. And he's not too big for the tank at the moment, I feel. He's not a problem. And I brought him since a weeny teeny little Plateau. I don't really want to give him away, so within the end of this year of 2021, I hope to get a really big ass mother tank so Tyrone can live peacefully. Yes, come on, Tyrone, don't be scared. Show everybody you like your peas. There he is. You can see his eyes. He's so clever. And he's beautiful too. You know, they can either be ugly or beautiful. And he's got a really, really nice nature. And he must really like that. But anyway, my hands are getting tired. Say bye-bye to everybody, Tyrone. So bye. See you next time. But if you get a Plateau, they can be fun. And he's a sweet guy. Aren't you, Tyrone? Alright, bye. Anyway, that's my Plateau, Tyrone the Plateau. And he's beautiful. But anyway, he's going now. So am I. See y'all. Wow.